Hello everyone, and welcome to my The Bold and the Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn checks in at the hospital, asking them to send him the test results as quickly as possible. When Ridge arrives to meet his father, he stops by to see Finn instead because he is having testing. As they speak, Finn says he is awaiting the results of those tests. Ridge queries regarding his father and whether they'll see the former Eric again. While Eric isn't able to see into the future, he is now satisfying all the criteria for recovery. Ridge adds that Finn saved his father's life, and for that he will always be thankful. Finn acknowledges that he is unsure of what he would have done in his circumstances, and that he had seen instances where he thought it would have been more humane to release a patient. Ridge claims that once his father finished, Finn presented him with a choice, and he had to decide whether or not to accept it. Until Eric shows him improvement, Finn is aware that he is having difficulty making that choice. Ridge is hoping Eric will come back to normal, but he'll feel guilty if he doesn't. Once more, according to Finn, Eric is still alive and becoming stronger, and he may still make a full recovery. Finn is aware of Steffy's great loyalty to her family and that Bridget, Brooke, Thomas, and Steffy weren't prepared to let Eric go either. Steffy asks Hope whether she loves Thomas at the Forrester design office. Though Steffy thinks Thomas should get an honest response, Thomas informs Hope she is not required to respond. Hope needs to be honest and respond to the question since she is aware that Thomas' affections for her have become deeper. Steffy questions Hope about the depth of her feelings for Thomas when she admits to having them. Has she expressed her love for Thomas to him? While Thomas assures Steffy that he is skilled at what he does, Steffy questions whether Hope is as skilled. She doesn't think Hope will ever love Thomas, and she won't allow Hope to undo all of Thomas' accomplishments. Once more, Steffy probes Hope about her feelings, asking whether she has given any thought to Douglas and how she is manipulating his father. Hope informs Steffy that this is a private family affair and not her concern. Hope, according to Steffy, is stoking the fires and will only shatter Thomas' heart since she is unable to love him in the manner that he deserves. She describes Hope's actions as unjust. Hope leaves after Thomas requests a few moments by himself with Steffy. Is his sister deliberately attempting to sabotage his relationship? Thomas wonders. Hope crosses paths with Ridge at work. He says he spoke with Finn after leaving the hospital. Hoping Steffy would concentrate on Finn, she refers to him as a fantastic physician. Ridge queries her topic of conversation. Hope acknowledges that Steffy interrupted her and Thomas, inquiring about her feelings for him. How does she feel about Thomas? Is the same question Ridge poses. Right away, Ridge backs off and apologizes, promising not to get in the way of their love life. Thanking him, Hope acknowledges that she doesn't know what to say anyone since she is at a loss for words. She's making an effort to be present and follow her heart. Her mother seems to have found success with it. She hopes that people would allow them the time and space to figure things out on their own. She worries that things can get out of hand if people keep pressing. Thomas informs Steffy that he sees a future with Hope back at the design office, but Steffy queries if she has demonstrated that she is prepared for a future with him. Though Steffy believes Thomas has been waiting long enough, Thomas insists he is prepared to wait. Steffy is reassured by Thomas that she should let him and Hope to be happy together since they are happy. He tells Steffy that although he is not falling in love with Hope again, he still cares for her. He acknowledges that although she hasn't expressed her love for him, they have had private talks and she does love him. It's not the same as Hope declaring her love for him, according to Steffy. Finn shows up when they are arguing and listens in. Infuriated, Thomas tells Steffy that he won't let her destroy his bond with Hope. Finn storms in and tells Thomas that his behavior with Steffy is inappropriate and that he should stop. Thomas, can you hear me? He asks. Spoilers for the week of January 1 to 5 on The Bold and the Beautiful indicate how John Finn Finnegan will respond to some updates from Xander Avant, his new patient. It looks like Finn will get to hear Xander's version of events surrounding Thomas Forrester's dark background after he finds out about Xander's past with the Forresters. Recently, Finn brought up Thomas's part in concealing Beth Spencer's survival, but Steffi Forrester made an effort to project a different image of Thomas. Of course, Xander will always remember Thomas' menacing remarks and all the unsettling things he did as a result of his fixation with Hope Logan. Xander will likely construct a terrifying image for us, one in which Thomas is partially to blame for Emma Barber's passing. Emma shares some of the blame for texting and driving, but even after the collision, Thomas continued to follow closely behind Emma and grinned. If Finn tells Xander the truth, he could also find Thomas and Hope's present connection to be quite uncomfortable. It appears like Xander will essentially discredit Thomas for his prior transgressions and cast doubt on Finn's ability to recover. Thomas will always be hazardous, at least in Xander's opinion, thus he will probably issue a warning. Following this, Finn could start to worry more and more about Thomas and the potential threat he still poses. Regarding Eric Forrester, there have been indications throughout the conversation regarding certain delays in his recuperation. Ridge Forrester and Eric can have problems as a result of Eric's inability to return to the guy he once was. She'll fortify her relationship with Zend Forrester Dominguez and create the conditions for disaster by getting over with Luna Nozawa. Their connection will get riskier as Luna draws closer to Zende. Luna is in a relationship with RJ Forrester, but as she continues to feel more drawn to Zende, that it could not last very long. Everything hinges on the direction that the B&B authors take the relationship between Luna and Zend, which will remain prominently featured in the upcoming episodes. Finn recently brought up Thomas' role in keeping Beth Spencer's survival quiet, but Steffi Forrester tried to act like Thomas was a changed man. Of course, Xander will certainly never forget about Thomas' threats and all the disturbing things he did because of his obsession with Hope Logan. We'll probably see Xander paint a chilling picture that includes placing some blame on Thomas for Emma Barber's demise. Emma bears some responsibility too for texting while driving, but Thomas still followed close to her bumper and stood there smirking after the crash. Xander may also find Thomas and Hope's current relationship deeply unsettling if Finn fills him in. It seems Xander is basically going to trash Thomas over his past mistakes and plant doubts in Finn's mind about his rehabilitation. Xander will likely offer a warning that Thomas is always going to be dangerous, at least from his perspective. In the aftermath, Finn may grow increasingly concerned about Thomas and the threat he could still pose. As for Eric Forrester, there have been some warning signs in the dialogue about some recovery setbacks. Eric may struggle to get back to the man that he used to be, and that could lead to issues in his relationship with Ridge Forrester. Over with Luna Nozawa, she'll strengthen her bond with Zend Forrester Dominguez and set the stage for trouble. The closer Luna gets to Zend, the riskier their relationship will become. RG Forrester is Luna's boyfriend, but that may not be the case for much longer if she keeps drifting towards Zend instead. It all depends on where B&B writers are going with Luna and Zendi's connection, which will continue to be on full display in the coming episodes. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna could undergo some love life changes eventually, so stay tuned for news on her future. Keep an eye out for updates on Luna's future as rumors from the bold and the beautiful suggest that she may ultimately experience some changes in her love life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.